Hello dear Scorpio, I will tell you today's horoscope for August 7th, 2024. A message of love, hope and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Scorpio. I'll tell you today's horoscope. Taking moments to rest is important, but don't abuse it. You are at a stage where you cannot allow yourself to rest so much, as you can lose a lot of the journey and the effort that you have spent so long to achieve what you have today. You are going through a difficult time for your economy. Take it easy, you'll have to try something harder at work, you are quite scattered. The best way to deal with problems will be by taking the initiative. You will enjoy a lot of your imagination and feel a lot of creativity. Don't allow Nadia to defeat you with rumors about someone you care about. In love, it can touch you to experience some exciting and a little crazy moments. Have fun, you will spend very well if you decide to call that old friend. Especially if you feel bad and have contention over some malicious comment, let go. Be careful with your muscles, because today you will be weak, don't let them go. In health, you will soon be able to relieve muscle pain and feel rested. You're working too hard and making a lot of effort. You have to stop for a while. Today's astral landscape marks a new defeat in your love and social life. It's a time of surprises and diverse emotions. A friend who appreciates you very much will have a gesture with you that will move you and make you start seeing him from another angle. You will not regret what you have just decided or what you are going to decide if you speak with sincerity and with your heart in your hand, as corresponds to the naturalness of your sign. You must be very flexible so as not to complicate your life with those who can deal with headaches if you do not put yourself under guard to avoid upheavals that prevent you from realizing your projects quickly. Take all the time necessary to finish a project well and don't leave anything halfway. Bad luck is in good luck this day with the moon in your favor. You will have a lot of eyes when carrying out your work. You will receive a pleasant surprise in a letter or telephone call that will allow you to collect something late and make a modest but very safe investment in a business for your own money. In love, even though there has been some sentimental disappointment, now you recover and understand that we all close and always must grant the benefit of our doubt to others. Love is by your side and it's something you should see, but maybe you're looking for it on the wrong side and that's why you don't fully appreciate it. Your intuition is very good and you find yourself in a good moment to end a somewhat conflictive situation in your personal life with someone who is not worth it. You know how to react with much class and elegance. Quote of the day, a sycophantic and opportunistic friend is much more dangerous than a sincere adversary. He learns the lesson of life, does not neglect his food or his rest, much less his hours of sleep. You must concentrate more on health issues and not take them to the background as they are not important. The liquids of the body tend to be strongly influenced by the action of the moon. It's possible that you're somewhat anxious. Don't worry, breathe deeply, organize your time and you will see how everything balances out. If you suffer from asthma or respiratory disorders, you will feel better. This week before you, focus your energy on the priorities and important issues of your work. Don't indulge in fruitless conversations with other companions, because this day could delay you a lot if you don't have the time to spare. The general questions of money within the economy operate in two directions. One cannot always give without expecting something in exchange, not vice versa. Separate the loving and emotional questions from your business and you will do better. Each subject in its place. Sexual energy level, high. Cosmic dynamics that you must take advantage of, your intuitive way of seeing the reality and the capacity that inspires you in these moments. Dangerous tendency, removing the knowledge of things from the past that best remain forgotten because they fulfill no purpose. What you should avoid, losing your brakes when interruptions occur. This day there is good compatibility with Taurus and Cancer and Pisces. The most tense relationship, avoid arguments with people from Leo or your Scorpio sign. Your current compatibility with Aqua is high, although somewhat tense with Scorpio. If you are single or single, you will soon be making plans to change your emotional reality and you will be amazed at what you achieve. Available numbers, 5, 14, 19, 26. Special number, 27. Available color, coral. Many consider that Scorpios are very reserved. Literally attracts situations in the standard many times, but sometimes others don't know it. These people can discover various talents in themselves. They are very mobile and energetic. Another outstanding characteristic of his character is his determination. As a rule, it achieves its objective in several ways, overcoming any obstacle. Furthermore, you can always make an informed decision and think calmly about the situation, maintaining clarity of thought even in cases of emergency. Scorpio will continue to advance, to surpass the predicted list. This is what provokes respect and the fear of others at the same time. Perseverance, the will to gain, and the inflexibility help us reach great heights. Such a person can control his entire environment and enjoys studying everything new, analyzing everything that has happened, and identifying cause and effect relationships. Someone will offer you new ideas and techniques that can be very advantageous for your work, even if they represent an inversion. Be very careful with your documents, as there is a risk of them being lost. Your family life will be a haven of peace. There are important things, and really important things. It is vital that within your couple relationship you do not confuse one with another. For example, the relationships that arise when your couple is kind to other people are important, but it is more important to prevent them from becoming a subject of discussion. Every day you must be aware of the progress towards your goals. It's totally valid to celebrate and feel proud of each step you complete. Dividing the ascension into stages is the smartest way to advance now and again, and each completed step deserves its corresponding celebration. If you have considered losing weight and improving your health in general, that is excellent. However, it has come with vague estimates and without a plan that gives structure to your objectives. It would be better to seek help from an expert who can give coherence to your plans and make them achievable. My dear friends, if you like our predictions, we help you make better ones by becoming channel sponsors. What you have to do is click the thank you button, and with your help we will continue to grow. For more than 200 years, human beings have been able to fly, but as our bodies cannot challenge gravity, we continue to need machines to launch us into the sky. Solo and sueños, we rise like birds. Those who claim to levitate say that it is our heavy mind that keeps us anchored to the planet Tierra, and that our negative thoughts are a burden. So, even though this day brings joy to you, don't try to jump from anything higher than a small cave. You need to have your feet on the ground to benefit from the good news that is on the way. You're trying hard every day to not be late in your tasks and never get it done. Even though today I'm trying to leave this job that's so heavy and very big for tomorrow, Scorpio, it's better than putting yourself into it today and also trying to finish it even though you're probably spending some extra time. It will certainly be a little hard for you, but without a doubt it would be worse. You will feel very good after it is finished, so tomorrow you can dedicate more time to your love without it interfering with the anxiety about the pending work. Besides, you need this time of warmth with your partner. You're forgetting the diary you put in your place when you're talking about your concerns and your problems. You're too absorbed by everything. It is very important that you feel newly integrated in your life. Be careful, Scorpio. It is possible that at this stage, your family and personal concerns are coming into conflict with your work interests. Within a short period of time, you will have to opt for a reasonable intermediate solution to avoid finding yourself in an embarrassing situation that is now, fortunately, with the direct transit of Jupiter through your sign, clearing up. A friendship from the past will be very available in these moments to assist you with your generous brother and help you pay late debts, put your economic affairs in order, and start a new life. Accept it with gratitude. From this day forward, there will be a positive turnaround in your most sensitive matters. Love and fortune are at the doors. You are a person with a lot of imagination, for which you sign most of the time you are always thinking, and that is very good for you. If you can afford to go on a trip, it wouldn't be bad for you. Try not to go out too much at the party, and take that time to rest and sleep a little better. Don't stop for anything or anything, you have to open the way to new horizons. Don't hide like a kitten, you are a lion and you know that whatever you propose, you will achieve it. You are a person with a lot of desire to get out, so you don't laugh. He who perseveres achieves. You will experience a feeling of inner tranquility that will be your best ally when it comes to sharing moments of intimacy with a loved one. Don't be afraid to reveal the most sensitive side of your life, because this will strengthen your relationship. You don't have to start acting indifferently, follow your heart. It is clear that your heart is still saddened by previous relationships, but you are not aware of the possibilities. It's important that you stop thinking and stop carrying your feelings. Date an opportunity with someone else. It's a perfect day to try new things with your partner. Forget about everyone you don't have to see while spending a good time together. There are things that will become unforgettable, but look, don't forget but always think about the other person, and at every moment remember how important they are to you. If you insist on attending to your health, you may become compulsive on this day. Don't overdo it, but don't dedicate all your energy to your body, because you could mentally provoke the discomfort you want to avoid. If you are a coffee lover, be careful. These days you have been exceeding your caffeine intake. For today, propose to lower it a little, since if you continue with these excesses, in a few days you could end up in the hospital. Be very careful with that, avoid excesses. With adequate planning of your time on the ground, you will be able to finish your tasks in a timely manner, without having to take a brief rest despite the volume of work that envelopes you. The current planetary position will help you a lot in this sense. Today, the stars have prepared an excellent work proposal for you. Don't waste this great opportunity. It may not seem like the greatest or most impressive proposal, but with the time you won't regret having made this great decision. You will have enough money to pay your debts, reevaluate your finances, and start moving along other paths of economic development. A good economic opportunity will be presented in a meeting with an influential friend. You need to learn how to manage your money. It may be that at these times you do not have any problems with your economy, but you should consider it, as it is necessary for you to suffer from possible illnesses nearby. Spend what you need. Avoid gambling at all costs, as these will not be favorable for you and could make you lose a lot. Your friendships will have a great influence on the income that awaits you. This is what you will discover throughout the day. Now is the perfect moment to invest in this business that you have been thinking about for a long time. Cheer you up, and you will see results in the short term. You also have to be aware of any money opportunities that arise. The week begins with the moon in Cancer, offering an emotional depth that is familiar to you as Scorpio. Take advantage of this moment to deepen your relationships. When the moon passes through Leo, you may experience a passionate intensity in love. However, remember the importance of not letting go of your emotions completely. With the moon in Virgo, you will focus on the details and routines of your relationship. On August 10th, with the moon in Libra, it is likely that you will seek balance and harmony in your relationships. With the moon in Cancer at the beginning of the week, you will focus on financial security. During the lunar phase in Leo, you will find greater confidence and audacity in your work projects. Do not be afraid to delve deeply into your tasks. The moon in Virgo will allow you to pay attention to details and improve your work skills. When the moon enters Libra, you will find a balance between your financial and personal needs. The moon in Cancer will give you the opportunity to focus on your emotional well-being. During Leo's lunar passage, you will find energy to increase your physical activity. Remember, Scorpio, don't push your limits to the extreme. With the moon in Virgo, pay attention to your eating and health habits. Finally, the moon in Libra will remind you of the importance of maintaining balance in your health, both physical and mental. If you have to deal with letters today and you have to do the things you want to do on the wrong path, you have to pay more attention and be firm in the face of decisions that, despite being difficult to carry out, will be correct at this time. Don't wait any longer, work now. Scorpio is managing his time very well this day, and it is very possible that he finds what he is looking for in what he least thinks about. A person who wants a lot is on your path now to make your life a little slower. Don't worry, everything will be resolved. The people don't have the guilt of what happened to you, nor do they have any dissatisfaction that they have at this moment of how things are resulting in you in your life. The past will always torment us when we have our eyes open to it. You don't feel bad if you think that a person from the past could be forgetting you. You don't belong to your life, and that persona doesn't belong to you either. Remember that once a relationship ends, you do not have obligations towards the other person. Don't let it send you things you don't want to do. This is the time to dedicate yourself to your family, especially your mother if she is still with you. If it's not like that, then dedicate a moment of the day to honoring her memory. You should reflect today on a particular situation that has been paying off your debt. It could be an economic problem that has been giving you trouble, which has caused you to have a bit of insomnia. Go back to peace of mind and look for possible solutions to this problem. If you don't have a couple, if I tell you that no, you have to know how to take a step back with dignity. It's not the end of the world. What alone generates serious conflicts and anxieties is this ambiguity in which you do not move forward or backward. It is better to face a possibility than to wait for a new one to emerge out of pure spontaneity. Scorpio, spend a lot of time thinking about certain things that don't really serve you. You need to start now on a path that can start giving you something better in love. Remember well what you have lived and what you think about this topic today. Everything requires balance when you are in a couple. You have to give as much as you receive, you have to give yourself as much as you give yourself. The stars were calcing you this because it seems that you are not fulfilling your part, especially in everything that has to do with the pacts forged in pairs. I have to put it aside for the day. It is important that you remember that all areas of your life need your space, so if someone has a complaint this day will be very justified, as it is possible that you are leaving aside some people who could end up being close to you by a mouse. Counting on a fund of money can be a good way to sort out the bad times that could come. If you are in a relationship, talk to your partner so that you can both contribute to this common fund. Are you thinking of something for your work today that you know could be useful? It's a good idea, so you don't want it, I just start to let it mature a little longer. It's a good day to disappear things from your life, not with an act of magic, but with responsibility and discipline. Disappear the tensions, the resentment, the bad habits. Everything is an accumulation of negative energies that only makes you feel bad and leaves you in an emotional and physical imbalance that makes you leave. Don't wear yourself out. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.